horrible. There's a couple of big accidents, but one of them involves a lot of people at a rodeo, which is where Tim and I, where our character, we're a retired-ish rodeo couple, famous from when we were young, and a giant scaffold falls on the whole crowd, collapses, and we get. So there's more going on than just the injury, though, and something's going on with Tim's character, Shane, and we had a cowboy up, and I was dressed like Reba, and it was really fun for me.
Night Shift is going to be on NBC. Now, Tim, can I ask you something, Timothy?
Sure.
Your acting career has gone many directions, and how is it, are you ever going to how do I put this in a nice way? Are you ever going to revisit the Revenge of the Nerds ever again, or no?
You know what, we celebrated an anniversary at a theater in San Francisco, and I really love all those guys. I don't know whether there's a franchise there anymore or not. Certainly at our age, I can't imagine anybody would want to see us.
I would die to see you guys. How come you haven't made an appearance on the TV show, The Nerd, King of the Nerds? Have they even approached you for that?
I haven't been asked. Yeah, no, those guys haven't asked. Bobby and those guys, they haven't asked. But, I don't know why. Maybe they're working their way to me. I think Larry B. Scott was on.
Yeah.
I don't know who else was on, but, I love those guys. We'll see. Okay,
well, I'm a big fan of you for that, and we do have a picture of you as in the Revenge of the Nerds, and it's actually in the studio. By chance, I went crazy when I found out Timothy Busfield was going to come on the show today. Now, Melissa, you're doing many, many voiceovers. You love the acting, but are you just primarily doing a lot of voiceovers because they love your voice? How did that happen? I look at your list. It's unbelievable the stuff you're doing.
Wow, I didn't even realize I did that many voiceovers. I mean, for me, the penultimate voiceover was being Batgirl, which is who I wanted to be when I was a little girl, just because I wanted to get near Batman and Robin. That was my goal. The original series, I'm a geek about that. I'm still acting a lot. I'm writing. I've had 3 books published, 3 bestsellers. If I'm not doing a play, I'm working in television, and it's sort of been nonstop. I took a couple of years off to kind of get my personal life in order, and then fell in love with this guy, and we sort of travel all over where the other one is working and support each other and end up working together more often than not, which is really cool.
That is amazing. You guys are married and you can work together so well. I mean, what the best thing is that the Night Shift, Timothy's directing it, you're on it, you guys are working together, and there seems to be no friction. How do you guys do that? I mean, Timothy, do you want to take this one? How do you guys do this?
Well, you can avoid, there's a way to avoid friction with just about anybody, I've learned. I mean, that's part of the director's job. So, it's particularly easy if you've got somebody with the attitude and talent of Melissa, but most time there ever is friction, it's because of insecurity and the actor doesn't know what to do or they don't feel like they're doing well. It's not generally because they have problems or emotional problems. It's scary. And I can see that a little bit more as an actor. So I don't tend to have friction really with anybody, especially my lovely wife.
Now, did you fall in love with her because Little House on the Prairie? You always had like a crush for that, or no? It had nothing to do with that. Be honest.
Oh, no, not at all. I don't even know if I saw a whole episode of the show until there. I was just too old for it at the time. It was. It came on in 73, and I was already like 16, 17 years old. So, it wasn't a show in my demographic, I don't think, and I'm a few years younger.
I guess I was forced to watch it. And Melissa, I'm not putting it down. It's because my mom would you needed to watch this show. This is really good, and this is how a family should be. Lo and behold, All right, Melissa Gilbert. Melissa, what do you got coming up next? Do you have anything else besides the whole Night Shift? What are you working on right now?
We're not. Actually, we've got, that's not true. We've got some stuff that we can't talk about that we're cooking up here in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
We've been shooting stuff with our own company that we created with our partner.
And what's the name? What's the name of this company? Can you say that?
Grand Productions.
Say it again, so we'll put it on the website. What's the name of the company?
Grand River Productions.
Grand River Productions. All right, we'll have them put it on our website, and we'll have people take a look at that. So you guys are actually producing your own movies and TV shows then right now, right?
We're starting to. It's the baby steps, but it's something that we've talked about from the moment we met. And so we moved here, and, think everything takes its own sweet time. And then, at the same time we've got all that going on, Tim was working on Secrets and Lies on ABC, and so we were in Wilmington for 4 months, and I was in that as well. And now we're waiting, to see if that gets picked up and if we're leaving again for another 4 months this year. So there's a lot going on. It's just all sort of ending and waiting.
Well, you guys are amazing. A married couple. They need to do a true Hollywood story in you guys or something. Have a reality series following you two.
Oh, no, they don't. Not at all.
I know it's not a good thing, but I'm impressed right now, and I bet I'm going to get so many emails like, these two are married? Because I didn't know you two were together working with each other. I saw you working on independent things, and you don't know this until right now. I mean, right now, a lot of people are going to know that, well, I'm impressed. Usually when I date another person that's in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of friction. But you guys seem to work like yin and yang, just perfectly together.
Well, we've been through the mill. I mean, we've been through, and plus Melissa's been married to several actors.
Shut up.
So, she's really got it down.
That's why there's no true Hollywood story.
All right, Timothy Busfield, Melissa Gilbert, thank you two for joining me. We're going to look for you guys on the night shift on NBC Monday night. And Timothy, you're directing it, so kudos on that, and we will be looking for it. If you guys got anything else going on, please always reach out to us because we love talking with you. And I'm just so impressed with you guys, your relationship and your career together.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We do have Secrets and Lies on Sunday night as well on ABC at 9 o'clock, our second to last episode.
All right. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks for joining me, guys. This was amazing. This is like the best interview. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, guys. Good luck tonight. Okay, so, guys, who was your favorite character Timothy did? Was it in Revenge of the Nerds? Anna? Come on. Andre, Ayriel.
I remember him the most in 30-something. That's where I think his best acting was in 30-something.
I think that's what led him to all those TV movies and stuff like that. He was doing a lot of movies wrong.
I don't even know.
That's exactly right. All right, Ayriel, what about Melissa Gilbert? Did you like her on Little House on the Prairie?
I more liked her. I never saw that movie because I'm like,
yes,
TV series.
She
I never saw that TV series.
He goes.
Well, you got to remember how much younger I am than you
Come
guys,
on,
so.
everybody's seen Little House on the Prairie.
But have you
I read
seen
the book.
Batgirl? Have you seen
Yes,
Batgirl?
I
Do you
loved-
appreciate
I
the
loved
voice work
her
and
voice
acting?
work in that series.
There we
All
go.
right, what TV show was that Batgirl on, Ayriel?
That Batgirl, Batman.
The animated series?
Yeah, the animated. Oh my God!
Andre, you helped him.
The
You helped
animated
her.
series.
All right. Okay, in other news, we have to talk about something that happened in the 90s. And it's a movie that was going to be made. And I remember getting all the gossip and the news about it. And I was like, oh, it's really cool. But when you find out who's going to play Superman, I'm not talking about Christopher Reeve. And I'm not talking about the other guys. And I'm talking about, how many we had? Like 3 or 2 other ones? I'm talking about, Nicolas Cage was going to play Superman.
That's right.
And he was going to play him with long hair. They had him grow his long hair.
Why, though?
Because they were trying to do, in the 90s, Superman had long hair in all the comic
right.
books.
That's
They were going with
right.
the long hair. And they were having him portray more of an alien, more of an alien figure in the movie. But
Which he is.
But they were going along the scripts where he dies, comes back to life. Now, there's a motion picture that's coming out, and Kevin Smith.
Not motion picture, documentary.
Documentary. I'm sorry.
On Nicolas Cage's unfinished
Movie.
movie called
Was it Superman?
The Death of Superman Lives. What happened?
It's like an oxymoron.
Okay, so here's the deal, though. The outfit looked pretty good on him, and he has long.
Really?
Yeah, it looked pretty.
His outfit looks good, but not his hair.
The second one.
Wait, his outfit or how he wears the outfit?
How he
Because-
wears the outfit. The second
Are
one.
you
You haven't
serious?
seen. There's a second version of
Okay,
the
I
outfit.
don't know what
listen,
type of
listen,
version
listen.
of man you like, but that's not my version of man.
He
I like.
has a one that's all electronic on him.
No, the costume was pretty nifty with the electronics
The
and
electronic.
stuff like that.
That's
so.
when he turns into, I guess, a robot version of Superman, or he's reborn.
No. It's not when Superman dies and comes back and all this other stuff. He goes through multiple different versions.
He's
of himself.
electrical
He is
and-
electrical. So
Yeah.
his costume when he comes back to life, he has long hair. But when he becomes electrical, he actually has short hair, and actually his face is all electrical, like it's blue, and his whole body is blue and white. Actually, there is a comic book cover with him blue and white and red and white on the costume. It's actually pretty unbelievable storytelling, but I don't believe Nicolas Cage because, I mean, you could mimic him, right? You could mimic him, how he talks. Go talk like Nicolas Cage right now.
I have to hear him, but it's like, oh, they're on Nick. I can't do
I know, but that's not going to be, that's not Superman, the man with authority.
I just
and
can't
strength.
see it. All of the movies he's been in, he's very, like, he's more of a mild character who's not, I just don't see him as a Superman.
And the muscles are mainly the costume, not Nicolas Cage.
No, he got pretty. I read he got pretty fit for that. I mean, he was lifting.
Fit?
Yeah, he got
and
fit.
And built is different. I mean,
here,
Superman. I mean, what happened to the other guy from the last Superman?
Well,
like Henry Cavill, he's ripped.
Oh, here's the deal, though. They paid people. They had scripts written. They had everything ready to go. The director was Tim Burton. They wanted to replicate Batman so they can tie him in later on. They were planning to tie these two guys in together.
Yeah, all dark.
So you got to understand that if you guys said the same how do I say this? Kevin Smith said it so well. He goes, "This is the movie I wanted to see done because even though I thought it was going to be a joke, I wanted to see what they pulled off with it." And that's the worst thing ever. Because and again, I did this with Thor and stuff like that. We go back, it is 1987 or 88, and we were really into comic books, more so than ever before. When they said that Michael Keaton was playing Batman, and I was only in 7th, 6th grade, I don't know, I thought that was a joke. I'm like, Beetlejuice is playing Batman? He can't play him. Did he do a good job?
Excellent.
Excellent job. So, just because, and Bruce Wayne is supposed to be a fit, good-looking, hot guy, he's ripped. Bruce Wayne is buff underneath his tuxedo.
He's huge,
yeah. I have never seen Michael Keaton fit or buff in my life. He's an average guy. But he pulled it off. So in no way can we say that Nicolas Cage couldn't pull it off. Because you could see the movie and you're like, wow, that's their version of it. And it'll just blow you away.
Listen, okay, I'm going to just say up front, and I just mentioned it on Twitter, I apologize to Paul Rudd because I thought he'd be terrible in Antman.
Exactly.
So I will validate that. But I will say this. I would have loved to see the movie actualized because think about it. If Superman came in here, we would be like, oh my God, an alien, we'd be freaking out.
And that's what he was supposed to be.
No, yeah.
They wanted him,
a wonderful job.
They wanted him to look like an alien. And just because, and I got to say this too, here's another thing. Let's say that my mom puts me in a capsule from Earth, okay? And she sends me to another universe. And there I lift things and I'm heavy. I hate to say this, but if I'm growing up, I'm probably going to eat their Spanish version of alien omelets. And I'm going to eat their popcorn. And I'm going to get weight. And I'm going to get love handles. You know, I can't help it. How does Superman not have love handles? Because he's super strong? People look normal no matter what. And just because Superman's buff, he's not lifting weights. The sun makes him buff?
No, but then again...
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though?
But at the same time, his body is different. Maybe because everything he can lift heavier things, that's already making his muscles... Then
why is the other people on Krypton were not buff? And why was General Zod not buff?
But you know what? I'm just going to say this. It's probably the same reason why every woman is a size 38 double D in all the comic books.
It's always
they're wearing heels. They're running marathons in heels.
So the only thing that I liked about the documentary's coming out, and I want to go see it because you're seeing footage. It's unbelievable. You can see.
There's a little video clip on it on the Twitter handle.
I've seen it's the previews for it, but I really want to see this. Supposedly he was supposed to fight Brainiac.
That would be awesome.
Who's the guy that got to do this all his day? Not Doom. Is it Doomsday?
Doomsday. Oh yeah.
Doomsday. And what's his name's in it?
Well, Doomsday now is really going to be coming into the Batman Superman, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole point about bringing the dead body of Zod and cloning him, right?
Of course.
Unless
and
it's
everybody doesn't know this.
Unless it's Superboy.
Yeah, I'd rather go with Doomsday.
Well, I understand.
I'd rather go with Doomsday or Bizarro. If they had the movie end, and because that was always in scripts prior, that they were always going to bring the Bizarro character in eventually into Superman. If they put the Bizarro character at the end of the movie, I will soil my pants.
Why?
Literally, I love Bizarro, dude. I love Bizarro.